Guys, I am online now to address some of the queries which were raised in our platform, Expertsspeak. So today, I'm going to address some specific queries which are like very anxious, wherein the people who raised out the queries were very anxious and they were very curious to know the answers of these queries. And these were the queries which were related to how to get a job. So this was the first thing. Okay, I got a message in the form that we ask generally people to upload their queries in, and this was the question: how to get a job? I am trying from a long time. Okay, so this is one of the query, and we all know actually, we are going through a phase. We are going through a phase which is quite different from the other phases that which we generally experience. Like from last 100 years, we have not gone been through this type of phase, which is known as COVID-19. The market is all hampered. So this phase, to speak truth, is somewhat exceptional phase. So the chances that people might be trying to get jobs from a long time, but this is a particular phase wherein, to start with, the chances of getting a job were very less. So there are high possibilities that even if the people were doing all things right to get a job, but they might have not got a job till now, because maybe because of the situation around. And everyone knows it, guys, everyone knows it, right? So you should not get disheartened if you're not getting a job, because time, with the passage of time, you will get in a good place. So this is one thing which I want to make clear. Okay, because what is happening is more and more people, if they are not getting jobs, right, somewhat they are getting frustrated. We should understand, we should accept that this current situation that has just gone by, in fact is just we are facing currently as well, is an exceptional situation, and the entire world knows it. So try to fix the issues if there are any in on immediate basis, and when it comes to job, you will get a job. Keep trying, so you don't get disheartened. So this is the first thing. But if someone asks me that how to get a job, and what all things should be practiced, what should be done to get a particular job, right? So if a person is not doing the basics right, I would like to share these things with him. Okay, so if you are looking for a job, there are various options, people. There are various options that you can follow. For an example, to start with, start something on your own, in the sense, initiate some action which will lead to, which will end up you in getting a job on your own. For an example, I keep repeating these things, right? First of all, go ahead and upload your resume in all the job portals, people. I keep repeated saying this thing because this is the most important thing. Go ahead, update your resume in all the portals of the company portals wherein you are expected to get a job. So what will happen by doing this is that your number, your contact detail, your email ID will get registered with the company who has a possibility of giving a job to you. So whenever they will come up with some jobs, or even if they come up with some triggers, or some job fairs of that, if your number, if your email ID is registered with them, you will automatically get triggers in your email. This is one important thing. First of all, do these two things. Okay, one more important, in this world, in this age wherein we are so much relied on media and everyone is there online, you have to be very vigilant. You have to be very vigilant, people. For an example, now once you have updated your resume, just follow, this is the process which we have repeated in the last video as well. I will paste the link while posting this video or in the platform, so go through that as well. Today I will talk about something else. Okay, so upload, you have, once you upload those particular links there, do another thing. Be vigilant, ensure that you are active on LinkedIn platform. Try to look for the profiles, try to look for the human resource people or for the recruiters who are there in the company, um, uh, in which you want to get a job in. Strategically keep posting and highlighting your expertise on LinkedIn platform. Try to grab the attention of the people who can probably provide you a job. For an example, if you are a person who has expertise in Java as a skill set, try writing some posts related to Java, and this would help the people to grab their attention too. So do this, then probably you can just try to send a connection request to the person who is there and who is a potential job provider to you, by writing that probably you would need some guidance from him, and like try to build up that platform, try to build up some connections in those platforms which are meaningful and may end up in giving you a job. So LinkedIn is also very important now. Another thing is that you will find many consultancies. I will not name any consultancy as such because the people who will be watching this video would be spread across India, right? So the thing is that there are many consultancies who are currently working with many companies to provide employees with. We are in such a age that we are online, so every consultancy which is doing the work probably is online, right? So try to search which are the consultancies which are available in your location wherein you can share your resume with, and then these consultancies, they will see if in case any company can provide you a job. This is again most important thing. And there are few companies which are few organizations as well which keeps running jobs fairs on regular basis. For an example, there I know a group who specifically has conducted who has specifically conducted a job fair related to one specific field. That was something into mechanical, wherein he asked everyone from mechanical colleges to come there. So be vigilant as there. So what we said, I will just sum it up for you. One is job portals, update the resumes there. Second is company portals, update the resumes there. Third is LinkedIn. Guys, believe me, guys, LinkedIn is such a platform. In one of the sessions, right, Tulsi was saying that all the internships that she has done till now, she got it from LinkedIn. So this platform really works. We have to be vigilant and we have to spend some time on these platforms to work for us. So, and the situation which was there because of corona is also slowly fading off, and the recruitments are again coming up. Many companies have again announced that they are going to hire people, and in fact they have already started hiring. So again, you have to be vigilant, and this is the time wherein things will work from you. If then okay, then job fair was another thing, then consultancies was another thing. Then try out to do all these things, people. Explore all these channels and consistently do it, and to see what details, what all detailed things you should do to get a job search, refer to my last video as well. It is on the same Facebook page as well. So this is one important question which I thought of addressing today. So do all these things. Do not get disheartened if in case doesn't happen, anything doesn't happen for sure, for soon or something like that. But keep doing all these things. Ensure that you are making an effort in the right direction. Okay, and it will surely work for you. It will surely work for you, people. In fact, the new thing is that even the MNCs now, they are working with some consultancies to get the freshers as well onboarded. So many consultancies have come up with a program wherein a fresher can nominate with them. They can nominate with them, and these people, they will train the people, or they will probably propose the list of the people who have nominated to the companies, and then they will conduct some drives. So all these things are happening. You just have to be very vigilant, very vigilant, focused, and positive. So this was the first query, people. I hope the person who raised the query will see this video, and this would be helpful. Again, then second question was job searching and preparations. Guys, I have made a complete detailed video about this. We what we covered was something related to job search, but it was not all. It was just a phase. It was just channels wherein a person can try. Okay, few of the channels wherein person can try to get a job. In the last video, we have covered detailed process about job search. So probably I would suggest to see the last video. It would be somewhere there itself in the same page in the YouTube, or it would also be there in the platform. The link would be shared there as well. Okay. The third question was how to become a counselor. Okay. It didn't come through me from that particular form, but someone directly texted and was asking about this. So people, here it is. Okay, if we are an HR, we do a part of counseling, but we can't be called as counselor. We counsel people. We in IT industry or maybe in other industry, we counsel people as one of the parts of a profile that we do. So we are not actual counselors to speak truth, but we counsel people with the knowledge that we have, with the degree, like a master's degree that we have. We know, and the experience that we have. On the basis of that, we do it. And that is not the only thing that we do that. That is a part of a profile with many other things that we do along. So how to become a counselor was the question, right? So why do a person wants to become a counselor? First of all, the first and the most important point, if you want to become a counselor, is that you will have to make sure that you as a person is really interested to help the people. You are a people's guy. You feel nice to come up and help people, to support them, then to help solve their queries, to help resolve their queries. If you are this kind of guy, then probably think of this particular career known as counselor. And this thing is currently growing. Gone are those days, right, when people used to approach their adults and maybe some people around, some aged people around. That still happens, but only relying on people for experiences has somewhat is not possible, because the world has changed so fast that if you are looking for a job for a particular field in a particular industry, then probably maybe your father's father or the people there who were at that age, they will not be able to guide you. So you have to find a right counselor for that. And the dynamics of the world is changing so far. So this brings me to say that yes, there is a scope of counselor everywhere nowadays. So if we talk about India, okay, if we talk about India, say, oh, how to become a counselor or something like that, and what are the fields available, generally in India, see, counselor can be two to three types, or three to four types, in fact. Primarily, people who do counseling in schools, they do counseling to the students, sometimes to the parents. They provide some behavioral counseling to the students, because this is the critical and the crucial juncture of their age. So one is like counselors are required in schools as well. Then probably another thing is that in the health psychological area or something, some counseling centers are there. Then some rehabilitation centers are there, some trauma centers are there. Counselors are required here as well, in schools, then in healthcare. Then something like in fact relationship counseling. Now the thing is that world is becoming a place which is somewhat messed up. People, they do things which they do not mean to do, then ultimately the relations broke. So relationship counseling is also there. Then career counseling is also there. So these three to four things are really going good. So these things are really going good. So how to reach there? Okay, as far as I know, okay, there are some when we do a graduation, right, probably you can select a subject of psychology or applied psychology for becoming a counselor. Okay, then after that there is some masters as well, you can go ahead and do that as well. Then the people who miss doing that, right, the people who miss doing that, there is something known as they can try for diploma, they can try for diploma, they can try for diploma. Okay, and that thing would also help. So these are the few things, and this is not the only thing how you could do. There are many other things, like some of the people may do bachelors in social works, and then probably they can take a diploma degree as well. There are some colleges who provide these degrees, and can try to make sure that what they are doing is right and try to get in that particular field. Then probably doing NLP, like neuro linguistic programming, or CBT. These things also helps, because this helps you in understanding psychology. But the most important thing for a counselor is all the knowledge that he acquired from the books, right? That is not good enough. A person should really be that person who has applied many and practiced many things in his own life, and that is how he can practically help the people to do so. So while you do all these courses, while you do all these graduations, masters, taking the specialized subject that you want to, which can lead to a counselor, you have to ensure that you as a person practice some habits, some things, and you also should also experience all those things. Practice empathy, practice some rules, some things that can make a difference in when you actually take it as a career. And this is such a field, right, wherein more and more you grow, more and more you get experience, more and more you face the situations, face the challenges, the better you can help the people. As someone has rightly said, right, what he has said, someone has said that if you have been through the phase wherein other is currently in, you can guide them better, you would be the best guide for that. So just be vigilant, just be vigilant about what are things happening around. Keep, do self analysis. You will understand where you are lacking and how what things you need to do to upgrade you upgrade yourselves. So that would make you a good counselor. The practical, the education will give you many things, you will understand the basics, but when you actually enter the field, it is quite different. So meanwhile, you have to be that person, you have to acquire all those qualities which would make you a good counselor and a good person. So these were the three questions, people, which I thought of addressing. Hope this have helped. This, I'm assuming that this would also reach to the people who wanted to know the answers of this. And I will be, in fact, pasting a link related to how to actually become a counselor and what is the scope of counseling in India, in a particular WhatsApp, in a particular group, professionals group, experts speak. So I will be pasting one link there as well. So all the people, hope you like this particular session. Bring all those things into practice. Do not get worried if you're not getting a job, but just keep practicing and making sure that you put the right efforts in time. If there is something really urgent that needs to happen, and if your skill set is very niche, go ahead for internships, try to get some experience, small stipend. If that suffices you or that serves good as of now, then go ahead for that. Keep adding value to your resume. Go ahead for trainings, and keep exploring. So don't get disheartened. And the time, once you do right things at the right time, a phase will come wherein this efforts will not go in vain, and ultimately you would get a job. So that would happen. So take care, people, take care. We'll see you somewhere next time in some another value adding session, something. Take care. Bye bye. Cheers.